The best part of working Christmas Eve as a meteorologist is reporting on Santa's location around the world. Every year, NORAD, which stands for the North American Aerospace Defense Command, tracks Santa's flight as he travels around the globe. You see, NORAD protects the skies over North America all year round, so they are uniquely equipped for this mission. They start by watching Santa's departure from the North Pole using the North Warning System. That's a powerful radar network across Alaska and northern Canada. Once Santa takes off, NORAD switches to satellites that use infrared sensors. It's the same technology used to detect rocket launches, and they use that to track him through our atmosphere. In Rudolph, he plays a huge role. His bright red nose gives off a strong infrared signature, and multiple satellites pick up on it all at the same time. Now, by triangulating that signal, NORAD can pinpoint Santa's exact location in real time as he flies around the world. NORAD also uses Air Force fighter jets. On Christmas Eve, the pilots rendezvous with Santa off the coast of Newfoundland, and they escort him safely through North American airspace. Now, we're going to be reporting on Santa's location all day, but if you want to track him at home, just go to noradsanta.org to see his current location. Merry Christmas Eve!
It's a Christmas Eve tradition that has delighted parents and children across the U.S. for 70 years now. Tracking Santa Claus as he circles the globe with the help of the North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD. Follow a live updating map below as NORAD once again tracks Santa's journey from the North Pole to deliver gifts to children around the world. Where is Santa right now? NORAD updates its map in real time to show Santa's locations on his trip around the world. The journey begins from the North Pole, and NORAD uses its expertise in satellite technology to track the route of Santa's sleigh as it glides through the sky. In addition to the live map on NORAD's website, updates are being posted on the agency's Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube pages. Santa's route began by taking him down the international date line in the Pacific Ocean. He moved westward from there, with his first stops being in the South Pacific, New Zealand, and Australia. He zigzagged through China, Russia, the Near East, and Africa. Then he headed to Europe before making his way across the Atlantic Ocean to Canada, the US, Mexico, and Central and South America. NORAD notes that his path can sometimes be unpredictable. When will Santa be at your house? The experts at NORAD say Santa typically makes his stops between 9 p.m. and midnight on Christmas Eve, but the tracker can't predict the specific time he'll stop at an individual home. Only Santa knows his route, which means we cannot predict where and when he will arrive at your house, NORAD writes on its website. We do, however, know from history that it appears he arrives only when children are asleep. President and First Lady answer calls for NORAD's Santa Tracker. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump, who are spending the holiday at Mar-a-Lago, participated in the holiday tradition by answering several calls from children who dialed the NORAD Santa Tracker hotline. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump participate in NORAD Santa Tracker phone calls on Christmas Eve from the Mar-a-Lago Club in Palm Beach, Florida. On December 24, 2025, Andrew Caballero Reynolds /AFP via Getty Images. A 10-year-old named Jasper from Oklahoma asked the president how they track Santa. Mr. Trump responded, "We track Santa all over the world. We want to make sure that Santa is being good. Santa is a very good person. We want to make sure that he's not infiltrated, that we're not infiltrated into our country a bad Santa. So we found out that Santa is good. Santa loves you. Santa loves Oklahoma, like I do. You know, Oklahoma was very good for me in the election, so I love Oklahoma. Don't ever leave Oklahoma, okay?" Jasper's little sister then asked the president when Santa would be at her house. Mr. Trump said he'd get there tonight and leave a lot of beautiful presents. Mr. Trump asked another little girl what she wanted for Christmas, and the child said, not coal. Not coal. Mr. Trump replied, "No, you don't want coal." "Well, coal is, you mean clean, beautiful coal," he laughed. "I had to do that, I'm sorry. No, coal is clean and beautiful. Please remember that at all costs. But you don't want clean, beautiful coal, right?" "No," the girl said, listing a Barbie and some other presents she wanted instead. What is NORAD? NORAD, which is short for the North American Aerospace Defense Command, is a binational organization involving both the U.S. and Canada. It is headquartered at Peterson Space Force Base in Colorado Springs, and its year-round mission is to defend North America through aerospace warning, aerospace control, and maritime warning. NORAD's technology includes the North Warning System, a powerful radar system with 49 installations across Alaska and northern Canada. NORAD also relies on satellites positioned 22,300 miles above the Earth with infrared sensors for detecting heat, and it has fighter jets at its disposal for patrolling and protecting its territory. 24/7, 365 days a year, we're monitoring the skies of North America for any airborne threats, U.S. Air Force Colonel Jason White told CBS News. On Christmas Eve, that expertise is used for a more festive purpose. How does the Santa tracker work? Beginning early in the morning on December 24th, NORAD begins tracking Santa's path from the North Pole and maps his journey as he delivers presents to children around the world. The NORAD Track Santa Operations Center is staffed by uniformed personnel and civilian volunteers to answer phone calls and provide updates on Santa's location. You can call 1-877-HI-NORAD 1-877-446-6723 to get a live update from one of the call center operators over the phone. Operators are available from 4 a.m. Mountain Time, 6 a.m. Eastern, until midnight MT, 2 a.m. Eastern Time. They logged 380,000 calls last Christmas Eve, White said. You can also check NORAD's website, where updates are available in 9 languages: English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, Chinese, and Korean. What else is there to know about the Santa tracker? This is the 70th year of the Santa tracking mission. It began in 1955 under NORAD's predecessor, the Continental Air Defense Command, or CONAD, and when NORAD was formed 3 years later, it continued the practice each Christmas Eve. The tradition got its start when a child accidentally called the CONAD Operations Center after seeing an advertisement in the newspaper that encouraged readers to call Santa. The individual that answered that phone didn't want to disappoint the child on the other end, and just went with it. And it has turned into an annual, recurring Track Santa operation ever since, White said. NORAD says the program is made possible by volunteers and supported by funding from corporate sponsors.